Hi everyone, this is Phoenix. Welcome to Baxley version 1, which is a map created by Norumsty. I've had a quick look at this map once before, so I've got a general idea of what we're doing. So basically start with a lot of equipment here at the shop, so we need to get all that back to the farm obviously. So you look at the map, now there's a lot of fields and they are all pretty big fields, like it's a good map, big map, and everything's square. There's no trees right on the edge of the map, so it is designed for course play, which for a map this size you really do need to capitalise on. We're going to jump in the pickup, and in case I jump out of it, I'm just going to put it into group 1. Oops, I need to, there we go. Okay, so we'll start with driving around. The garden centre's just here. That's enough. Now there is these the linked silo mods. Link storage is everywhere you need it that's useful. So you've got manure is right next to the garden centre and the compost, and for some reason my graphics are struggling a little bit. All the textures, it's interesting. You got the garden centre here, and you've got all storage, so windrow grass and chaff. Right there's a slurry sell point, I assume. Which is interesting because there's no slurry storage anywhere, I don't think. On the left we have the compost machine, and behind it is the compost sell point, which is always there. Over here is one of the linked silos, and all the silos have with this mod. I do like it, very American look. I like the silos. Your tip point there and your fill point. So that's for your standard grains, obviously. There's a fuel station. Now we'll just go and have a look. We'll look at the warehouse first, because it's only just up the road. And we might even get, we'll go up north first. And whoa. It's a big map, so I'm going to be cutting across the fields every now and then too, just to make it a bit quicker, a bit easier. Now with this map there is 5 farms separated, and mainly what they designated, what normally designates a farm is just the silos and some storage for the combine, so you don't have to drag them all over the map. So this was the warehouse sell point. Quite simple. We'll go and have a look at the flour mill, then the freight yard. So there's some storage there. I thought that was the road, it's a train line. Let's jump over this. That's it, just some storage for the field. You do start with 4 combines, so it's quite good to have them, or quite easy to have them spread around. So we'll have a look at all the storage points. But there's one up north, there's one west, there's one east next to the butcher, and then the main farm, which is, and there's one in the middle, obviously, which we just saw. And the main farm, which is in the southwest. So. Where are we here? Yes, that's a train yard, wasn't it? This is the flour mill, I thought. Okay. Yes, that's a tip point for the flour mill, which I believe is the best point for selling at least for barley. Up here must be the freight yard, sorry. I will get it right eventually. I haven't played on this map before. I've only had a quick drive around for about 5 minutes, just cut across everything. More storage. Don't know if there's an active train on it, because I do believe there's no AI, which is fine by me, because make it sort of mucks your course play up with AI when you're on the roads, and then they just get knocked to buggery, and drives you nuts fixing all that all the time. So this is the freight yard. Okay, and you actually have to send the train there. Nice feature. I like that. Weybridge. And there's a bouncer or refilling point. Just quickly drive north and we'll go and have a look at the shipping office. Big fields. So I think I have a lot to do. Fields this big, and I'll show you, it's got the fattening mods as well. It's also got lambs, which I've never played with the lamb fattening mod, had a quick look before. It's rather interesting. So this was the shipping office tip point. Okay. Okay, whenever I drive through whatever those flowers are on the side of the road, my graphics go up the shit. That's cool. I like the feature. It's better than just having a boring place where the field meets the road. I do like the extra feature. It's nice. Also, I can say is, thank God we got a pickup for this because it would take ages to drive around the map in a tractor that can only do 40 mile an hour. Oh, sorry, kilometers an hour. Okay, so there's another storage shed. So my thinking at the moment, yeah, I'm gonna have a combine based, not up north. I'm gonna have one west there next to the butcher. I'm gonna have a combine set over the east next to the biomass heating plant, so that can they're all sort of centralized. I'll have one in the middle, and one down south. We have to buy another one for up north. Have them all around the place. We'll see how we go with the harvest, but as you can see, the fields are sort of spread around as well. Like we got field 18, field 12, field 24, field 9, and 29, 1 and 4. And they're all planted, ready to harvest, which is pretty good. It gives us a nice jump start. There's also a lot of equipment that I'm gonna sell some of it. So with the straw and grass storage, and there's also a mixing station mod on this. I won't be making bales. Well, at this stage, I have no intention of making bales. Okay, so this is another silo here. And there is just a bit of storage, I think. Yep, there it is there. So this is another base farm, so I may have a combine based up here as well. Easy to move the trailers around and things like that, but the combines are just so slow, so very hard to move around the place. Just don't get the combine stuck in there, I'll have to reset it. Next on the, oh whoops, we missed a spot. Go up and see the feed mill. Nice sunset, oh sorry, sunrise. I think it'll just speed up time a little bit, might yeah, nice texture, I like it. This is the feed mill. Feed mill tip point there. Oh, and that's convenient. Sell your eggs. I don't know. I don't think it does any other feature over here. It looks like the bakery sort of mod where it produces bread, but I do believe it does not do that. This looks, yeah, I like it. This building. Right, so that sums up the tour up north. We'll go down south and have a look at the southeast. Look at the biomass plant. This field is huge. How many hectares this is? Field 18. $87 hectares. Okay. Can take a lot to plant. Cool. Over here. Okay, it's another shed there. Storage. One thing I haven't been taking note of is where the fertilizer fill points are. I'm assuming there will be some over here because I reckon there'd be seed in this shed. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it might be. Yeah, it might. I'm not sure if it is seed. Maybe not. Oops. On there. I don't know if this is. I have no idea what this is. Where are we? have to look into this. So it's something to do with wood. Oh, okay, I get it. You put the logs on the rollers, rolls through, and turns it. That's cool. Boardwood. What do you take boardwood to? That's cool. I'm not really intending to do any forest. Oh, it's convenient because there's the forest, obviously. I don't think I'll be doing forestry, but that's something I might have to look at. Yeah, okay. Okay, it makes a pallet. And they'd be wood chip dump points. Well, that one is anyway. I don't know what this one is. Okay. You might look at that later. That's cool. Very interesting. Never seen that before. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of forestry, but okay, with that feature, we might have to get into it. Well, this map's got plenty to do. We'll, yeah, so here we go. Let's standard biomass plant and another silo there. All these silos are linked to, which is very convenient. So you can access whatever you need wherever you want. That's the biomass plant. That's the heating. Sorry, the storage. So we've looked at most things. In the middle, that big sort of sandy area is just a big dam. That's all it is. It's sort of like the town feature. There's no. I think it's got that's of use is this egg cell point and the ATM. It serves no other features. There's a couple of nice buildings there, which we'll see when driving around. But I'm not going to go over and have a look at it. I don't think. We'll just go down and have a look at the main farm. So I'm really itching to get into this map. It's going to take a fair bit of setup time. So I'm just sort of keen to get things moving. What are these? What's this field? Field 27. Nothing. Okay. But this is certainly, a big nothing. I thought that was a texture for grains. Okay. Now I'm going to come in the back way to the main farm. And we'll get up to that eventually. This here is the lamb fattening. I'm pretty confident. Yes, it is. Now, one interesting thing that caught my eye was the extra tank here. Now, with lambs, you feed milk in this very light blue one. So you do need a trailer to get the milk. I'm assuming we need to put the stop milk sale on. And I don't know if we can do that or not. We probably should, so that we've got always got milk there to fill these points. There's no milk storage, obviously, so you need to stop the sell point. But very interesting feature. Other than that, there's standard fattening, grain, earth roots, water, produce manure and slurry. And we'll go have a look at the rest of them. Over here is wood chip, potato and sugar beets. Standard storage there. Now we've got it took me a little while to find it, but this is the chicken, beef and pig fattening mods, all lined up. And yeah, so big emphasis on this. Certainly lots to do. Keep them all stocked up. Not going to drive through the buildings because I'm sure I've seen them before on some of my previous videos. It did take me a while to find the fill points for these, mainly because I didn't drive around the back. But as you can see, all conveniently located in one place. So we've got grain, we've got water, wheat or barley, water, and then earth roots, which is sugar beets and potatoes. I always say sweet beets, I don't know why. Over here is on the left, it's a manure storage point and fill. And I assume this is a dump point for both slurry and manure, or sell point to get rid of it. If you don't want to take it to the compost, I'm not sure if you take manure to the compost or not. I haven't really played around with it too much, the compost mods, on any of the maps, so I assume it takes anything really. From what I understand, most of them take straw, grass, manure, just dump whatever you want in there and it makes it, which is logical. Over here, I'm pretty sure this was a grass field, field 1. Big field, and as you can see the outer edge, so that you can get a course play route going. Okay, so this, oh, and look at the bunkers. There's your 4 big bunkers here. I don't know, is there a BGA? I don't reckon there is. Nope. Oh, in the middle. We didn't look at it. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. Pallet collector mod here, and this is the sheep. I'm pretty sure it's got the water mod. Yes, it does. To get the extra 10%. I don't like sheep if they don't. Oh, sorry. If they don't have the pallet collector mod, I usually don't even touch sheep because it's just so irritating to get to do the pallets as soon as one's full. I like to do a couple at a time. On the left we have the dairy, big cow area, manure, slurry fill points, milk, very big points. Okay, so that sums up the animals. What have we got over here? And this is the storage for everything. So we've got silage on the right, then we've got grass, chaff, and windrow. And behind us is forage. There's a mixing station, so you can store the forage, keep it going all the time. And that's the baled straw and hay. I don't know if it's a sell point or a storage point. I'm assuming it's a storage. Lots of horses out here. They serve no feature apart from cosmetic. I'm hoping that they can one day get the mod in there where they actually do move around, and another features, they are solid, so you cannot do anything with this field, really. But I hope that one day they can move around. Be a nice added feature. Make things a bit more lively. Lifelike, I should say. So here's the main farm here, just the extension. We've got seed, we've got fertilizer, there's the straw sell point. Big shed, and another one over there. Chickens, diesel. On the left is our silo for the main farm. And as you can see, over here, I don't believe anything's over here. Oh, it's just a fence stopping you from going in the dam. Okay, so we've seen everything on the main farm. We're just going to go up and have a look at the biogas plant. Because I didn't have a look at that. I don't even think I drove, when I had a quick drive around, I don't even think we went in. Very unlike me. Right next to the silo. I'm sure I had a look at that silo. I didn't see any. So up here we've just got. Oh, these are the greenhouses. Cool. Didn't have a look at these either. We've got the greenhouses there. I hope they have the pallet mod. No, they don't. Okay, that's not bad. So I'm going to have to pay a little bit of attention to these. Probably have a telehandler here, or get a forklift mod maybe. And pay attention to these. They do produce chaff. They'll require a bit of attention. I don't know how big the storage tanks are on them. It's okay. What I might do is, I've got a mod for some temporary silos, so we're quite close to it. The silo's only just up the road, that's fine. I don't think we need that. Okay, so let's just go for a drive. Here we go. That's what I like to see, big bunkers. Oh, and I like it, just a dump point over here. So you can just get a tipper back straight up here and dump it. I still think you can only go to that 20 ton till it processes. So it's not like you can just keep dumping like 50 tons at a time. It still has the you have to take your time, and it produces slurry obviously. Okay, so 4 big bunkers. That's exactly what we need. This field's right near for it, so we've got 7 and 23 that will be planted with chaff, I would think, or corn, I should say. Or chaffing. While we're over here, we are going to have a look at this feature in the middle. I remember when I drove over initially, it just looked like a nuclear plant. I think that, well, I mean, it's not quite big enough, but that's what it looked like in the background. I like it. It's a nice cosmetic building. So we'll just have a quick drive over here. There you go, and it's just like a big dam, I mean, it's sandy, which is weird. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. the sailboats in there, which is kind of weird because it's not that big. Needs like to go all the way out to shore. Would have been nice. Maybe later on. Oops, there's a wall there. Billboard there, advertising the John Deere. Wow, that's a nice looking tractor. I wonder if there's a mod for that. So this is the building. It's just purely cosmetic, but it does look nice. Whoa, whoa, that was intense. Traffic lag. From a distance, this building, yeah, definitely good. That pretty much sums up the map, I feel. Yeah, so there's a range of sell points. We've got everything in here. We've got warehouses. We have fattening. Obviously, we've got your typical arable grain. I think it's got the multi-fruit. I'm pretty sure I've got another mod I've got to remove off of here, which is going to confuse us a bit. But it does take oats, soybeans, sunflower, sorghum, cotton, sugarcane, and millet. And yes, I'll need to get rid of the mod because it's got potato, wash, steamed, homogenized milk. So that aren't on here. Pig forage. Seeds. As far as I'm aware, there's no seed storage on this. And the cauliflower. I think that's true. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that other mod, just it's confusing things. Yeah, no, that's cool. So it's yes, this is Baxley map by Norumsty, and we're gonna get started on this. So I will see you all in the next episode.